Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back if you're already a subscriber. If you're new, welcome to the channel. What we're going to do today is I want to talk about why sometimes you just need to get up and get going. Sometimes you just need to get up and get going, right? Now, yes, it's good to have plans and all that sort of stuff to kind of think things through, but I'll be honest with you. Um, when I made perhaps one of the most, or a couple as a matter of fact, of the most significant changes in my life, yes, there was some forethought. I thought about certain things, but for the most part, I didn't stop and wait to have everything I wanted in life to do what I needed to do, right? I just got up and get, all right? So that's what I want to talk about today, man, because sometimes I think the more we sit and ponder something, the more we just kind of sit there and ponder and just kind of think about it, it gives us an opportunity sometimes just to talk ourselves out of whatever the situation is, right? And because one of the reasons sometimes that we don't move forward with something is because we already have self-doubt, right? We already don't believe in ourselves. We don't believe sometimes that we might be able to accomplish something. The task itself, it looks daunting. It looks like, am I going to be able to do this? Do I have enough money? Am I going to find the time? And so a lot of times we already initially have a couple of those things or something significant running through our mind that is holding us back from really going forward. And so we don't start. We keep pushing stuff back. We keep procrastinating. And the longer, I think what happens for a lot of folks is the longer you sit in that space of uncertainty, so sitting in a space of uncertainty, and the longer we sit in a space of uncertainty, it's the more likely we are to stay in that space of uncertainty. And the reason why I say that is because, again, we're sitting there and we're just thinking of how everything could go wrong. It's so easy, and it's for human beings to do that. It's so easy. It's so much of a part of human nature where, if you're not careful, a lot of what we're going to do is psych ourselves out, right? So we're always thinking about, well, what could go wrong? What could go wrong? What could go wrong? And if you're already uncertain and you're just swimming in that uncertainty, sitting in that space of uncertainty for a very long period of time, then what can happen is you it's like you cement the uncertainty, right? So you have now convinced yourself for so long, you've probably told yourself that, you know what, I probably can't do this, I can't do that, or whatever the case is. So you've told yourself that for so long that what happens is you become convinced that you're not going to be able to accomplish something. You're not going to be able to you're not going to be able to do something. And then yeah, I said I was going to start a business and, I've been thinking about it. I don't know if I could do it. Or, I said I was going to do so and so. I was going to go back to school, but I don't know because I was thinking about it and I was, I was. How many times have you said that? How many times have you said that? How many times have you said, I was thinking of doing something, but I was going to start a business. I was going to go back to school. And it's been 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, and more. And you haven't done any of those things whatsoever, right? You haven't done any of those things. And that's what happens when we're sitting in uncertainty. The uncertainty after a while just becomes cemented. So that's why I think sometimes, man, you just got to get up and get. Like you just got to get up and get. Just got to do it. Just got to do it. Just do it. Like that Nike, symbol, logo. Just do it. Just do it. Sometimes you just got to do it. Do it regardless of your circumstances, right? You say, well, I ain't got enough money to do all of what I want to do, but do you have enough money to just start a little something, right? Well, I'm going to need all this thing to go back to school. So, well, just take one class. If that's all you could afford, take one. Like, just start. Because when we just stop and we're not doing anything, man. So I did that. I was at a point in my life where I was like, I need change. I need some serious change in my life. I want to do certain things in my life, and I just picked up and did it. Right? I just picked up and did it, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. And I have done that with a lot of things, and I've been successful doing that with a lot of things. Because what happens when you start and and you're willing to learn as you go, as you're going through whatever the process is, there's a confidence that builds every time you have these small accomplishments that come along the way, right? There's a confidence that builds every time you have those small accomplishments that come along the way. So, you know, it's it's really a situation where you just want to just get up, man. So for some of you who are there saying you're going to go back to school, and you know what, I'm going to start school, I'm trying to find the best time to start, just go. Just go. Just go. Especially for those of you who it's time. You're trying to find the right time. It's not so much the money. Not that you have all the money you need, but like you could afford maybe a class or two, but you're trying to make the time. You got to make the time for the things that are important to you. Like you just got to do it. You just got to start. Whether it's losing weight. Some people say, "Oh, well, after so and so, I'm going to really get in the gym, or I'm going to wait for New Year's, or I'm going to no. Your new year starts tomorrow, right? Because let me say this again, your new year starts tomorrow. In other words, when you say I'm going to wait for New Year, let the next day, tomorrow, be the beginning of a year where you're going to try something different. You don't have to wait for the calendar year to actually turn over. You could have your own sequence of, you know what? I have done this over the entire last year. You don't have to wait for December 31st to come and say, okay, well, starting January 1st, I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to go back to school. I'm going to do it. No, you ain't got to do that. Tomorrow is the beginning of your year. And so you could then say, man, from June 20th to June 19th, or whatever the case is of the following year, I accomplished this, right? So we're in January right now. So from January XYZ 6th or whatever the case is, or 7th or whatever, to the next January, so and so within that year, man, you would be surprised of how much I accomplish. So you create your time period. Don't wait for the calendar year to turn over to say you're going to do something, and then just get up and do it. Just get up and do it. Just get up and do it. Because if you sit there and keep saying it, I've seen so many people say they're going to go back to school. They ain't even reached yet. I've heard so many people say, they're going to look for a new job, or they ain't done it yet because they got too comfortable. I heard a lot of people say that, I'm going to start my own business. They ain't do it yet. You know why? Because they got too comfortable. So don't get so comfortable in that space of uncertainty that it prevents you, right? It prevents you from wanting to, or having that motivation to move forward to do something else, right? That's what I wanted to talk about today, man. Get up and do it. Get up. What do you got to lose by trying? What do you got to lose by trying? Because even if things don't work out the way you want them to work out, you would have learned something. So just get up and do it. Stop procrastinating. Stop waiting for the perfect time. Stop doing that. Stop just kind of sitting there and, well, I don't know. No. Just get out and do it. Just make it happen. So I know I'm talking to somebody. I am talking to somebody. I don't know who it is, But whoever comes across this video, I know I'm talking to somebody. Don't sit there and tell yourself, I'm going to do it this, I'm going to do it that, and do it. And for those of you who've been saying that for the last 6 months, last year, last 2 years, last 3 years, man, you just need to get up and make a phone call tomorrow. Do something. Do something. Just do it. Whether you're broke, whether whether you're in a bad relationship, whether you're in start moving. And if you're in a bad relationship, your tomorrow starts today. Your new year starts today. Do something good to get out that relationship, right? Just do it. Start looking for the pieces of the puzzle that are going to lead to you living that happy life that you want to live. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. And come back and post here and let me know what you did after seeing this video. No, I'm dead serious. I would like to know how many people saw this video and just went out and say, you know what? I'm going to do something new. I'm going to start going to church. I'm going to start a business. I'm going to start looking for a job. I'm going to start going to school. I'm going to get out this relationship. Whatever your just do it is, let us know what you're going to just go ahead and do and just start, right? Whether you ain't got the money to do it, whether you ain't got it ain't the perfect time, it don't matter. It don't matter. Just go ahead and get going. Just get going. So that's what I wanted to talk about today, man. Just wanted to hopefully drop some words of encouragement. Just do it, man. Just do it. Don't just sit there and, psych yourself out in a space of uncertainty. Because uncertainty could really become your lifestyle and could really kind of deny you of all your dreams if you sit in that space for too long, right? So anyway, that's what I want to discuss today. Hey man, if you're feeling the channel, check out my other videos. This is the journey to 5,000, so please subscribe, please hit the like button, share, leave your comments. It does help the channel grow. And so my goal is to be consistent. I'm posting every week. Also, you could let me know what you want me to talk about as well. But I'm trying to post at least like 3 times a week or so, hopefully more usually. But at minimum, the goal is to at least try to post about 3 times a week or so. So, do that subscribing stuff, hit the like button, all that good stuff. All right, so I close every video with 2 things. I ask you to do 2 things. One, first thing I want you to do is to do something good for someone. Give back. You don't have to be rich to give back. Giving back isn't about money. Sometimes it's just taking some time out to cut somebody's yard, or, I don't know, help somebody read, go to like a place where folks can't read and help them read. Like just do something good, because I figure a lot of times when we get away from just being so consistently worried about ourselves and we're helping others, we discover new things about ourselves, right? Takes the focus off of us for a while. And the other thing is to do something good by you. In other words, do something good for yourself. Is there a relationship you need to get out of? Is there a job you need to change? Is there something you want to accomplish, a business you want to start? Do something good for yourself. Till next time.